What's going on, everyone? Eric out here outside of the CVS in DeLand, Florida. We are getting ready to start our walk for Michael J. Fox Parkinson's Foundation. Very excited to walk for this charity. It's a 50-mile walk over the course of August, so if you want to join me for the whole 50 miles, stick around to the end. We're going to see some awesome sights and try to do some good in downtown DeLand. I think it's a great town to do something fun in. We're going to be bringing a lot of positivity to the area, so if you live in the Central Florida area or if you just enjoy positive things happening in the world, definitely stick around and stay tuned for future videos. There's going to be a lot of good things coming, but this will just be a little preview of our 50-mile walk. Today is day one.
I was ready. I had my backpack and my new camera equipment, and my mission was set in front of me. All I had to do was walk from the CVS that I started at here all the way down 0.6 miles, 12 minutes to Stetson University here. And I would be at my first destination and my first stop and be able to show you guys around beautiful Stetson University while also doing something good in the world. I'm very excited to walk this 50 miles. I don't think it'll be something that's going to leave me feeling drained and useless. 2 miles a day is definitely not something that anybody can't overcome. If you haven't done so already, I highly encourage you to get out there, start walking, sign up for the walk, give to the charity if you can. Definitely stick around for future videos in this series. We are going to be giving away a ton of awesome stuff, and we hope that we'll see you out there. I really would like to meet people in the streets, do some trivia, have some fun with the community, and if you want to win some free stuff, definitely make sure you're coming and saying hey when you see us out and about walking around.
All right, we have made it to our first destination. We are outside historic Stetson University in DeLand, Florida, who is unfortunately having their landscaping done right now. So apologies if there's any background noise. I have some microphones coming, but as of the beginning of this video series, they're coming tomorrow. So wah wah, still waiting for those to arrive. Here we are at Stetson. I've got DeLand Hall in the background, built in 1884. That's the oldest building on the Stetson campus. And then right behind that is one of the newest buildings on the Stetson campus. What is it called? Rinker Welcome Center. So that's one of the newest buildings on Stetson campus. That was just built a couple years ago. So that is pretty new. Right now I'm cutting through Stetson campus. It was mainly to avoid traffic noise, but we're still dealing with the noise from all of the landscaping that's happening here, which is crazy. So hopefully we'll find some peace and quiet at some point. And again, microphone's coming tomorrow. So if you tune in for the full video with the other 29 days of walking for the Michael J. Fox cure, definitely we'll have all of that stuff by then, and everything's gonna sound much better. Alright, so I'm still here outside of historic Stetson University. I finally found a quiet place to sit down outside of this building here. This is the Eugene Christie Lynn Business Center. You can see that up above me, maybe. Might come out in the video, possibly. Too soon to tell. Alright, stick with me here. So we're here, outside of this place, sitting down, taking a load off. I'm about a third of the way into my walk. I'm going to be walking down into downtown DeLand, then I'm going to be kind of turning around and heading back away from downtown DeLand, back past Stetson. So this will be our only actual time stopping here. We got a beautiful fountain in the background, but now is a great time to tell you that if you want to donate to the Michael J. Fox Foundation and the search for the cure for Parkinson's, definitely highly encourage you to do so. You can do so through my personal Facebook page. It's only trying to raise $200 worth of donations Who knows if we've hit that point by the time that you're seeing this video, but any donations are appreciated. Even if you can give $1, it definitely is all going towards a great cause. If you've ever watched a Michael J. Fox movie that you enjoyed, if you have somebody in your life that's afflicted, or if you just generally want to do good, it's definitely a great cause to give to. And I hope you'll stick around to the end to see the full extent of our walk and see if we can meet some interesting folks during our time traveling through downtown DeLand. So let's see what happens. Stick with me, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. I've already got a full brow sweat going on here. It's not cute. Third of the way in. Gotta keep going though. It's for a good cause.
Alright, and just like that, we were jumping into leg 2 of our journey, traveling from the LBC at Stetson here, down to Pioneer Park in downtown DeLand here, and we will be passing by Jimmy John's Subs, some of the local places, a real estate agent, and heading down past Firehouse Subs, which you'll see us passing here in a moment. Here we are passing by the front of Firehouse. You'll see some of the businesses on the other side of the road, lots of mom and pops in downtown DeLand. One of the big reasons that I definitely love this town. And this was another 0.4 miles, rounding out mile 1 of my journey before I head further into downtown DeLand to see more awesome sights. So definitely make sure you're sticking around for every bit of today's journey.
Alright, so I apologize for any possible noises of traffic. Of course, a giant truck just pulled up behind me. So that's definitely not ideal. I guess we'll wait for all the motorcycles and trucks to leave, and then we'll start talking. Alright, so let's try that again now that there's not a giant truck at the stoplight right next to me. There's still definitely some background noise. Like I mentioned, I am in a downtown area in downtown DeLand. We have made it to our second stop on our journey for Michael J. Fox Foundation, day 1. Definitely enjoying the walk so far. I am fully sweaty on my face and eyes and neck and body. You know, that's Florida for you. Florida heat, gotta love it. Oh, fingers crossed. We are going to make it to our destination soon. We only have a few more blocks to walk until we technically hit that 1 mile point, and then we'll be turning around and going back. We have a turnaround point. So 2 miles today. I'm going to try to do 2 miles a day. I know that would add up to more than 50 miles by the time the challenge is all said and done. But there is a chance I may miss some days. Something may happen. So just in case that does occur, I want to make sure I'm making up for it. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, going to have microphones coming. If the audio is terrible, the audio will be better in the subsequent videos. So definitely stick around for those. Thank you so much for sticking around till this point. If you've taken the time to donate already, thank you so much for donating. If not, now is a great time. We're going to be entering another time lapse while I get to my next destination. It's a great time to pop over to the Facebook page and drop a donation in. And remember, tune back in a few weeks. We're going to be doing a lot of giveaways and stuff for the proper other 29 days. We're going to be out in the streets literally giving away stuff away to people. So if you see us in the street, definitely come up and say hey to us, interact with us. We may even have some trivia questions and you can win some stuff. So definitely say hey if you see me, and thank you so much for sticking around this far.
In this clip, we're passing by several more mom and pops, including one of my favorite places to eat, Pho Company. We're heading from Pioneer Park here down to Artisan Alley here, and we decided to go through Chess Park, and I decided to shoot handy cam with my DSLR camera, which boy was that a mistake. Thankfully I quickly course corrected back to my regular camera.
Alright, so we just made it to Artisan Alley in downtown DeLand. This is one of the nicer little nooks. There's a lot of like bars and stuff. It seems like there's an event going on. I don't know if you can hear the people clapping, but it seems like something's going on down here. There's a farmer's market here every so often. Not sure exactly what's going on over there, but it sounds like somebody's giving a speech and people are clapping, so that's fun. We're rounding it out down here by Persimmon Hollow. It is incredibly bright over there. That's Persimmon Hollow. It's kind of the opposite end of downtown DeLand. So the plan was to walk to the opposite end, which I think is just a little over a mile from where we started. And then we're going to turn around and we're going to walk back to the beginning Gonna do probably just over 2 miles today, which is gonna be a great start on this journey. And I'm hoping for good things, hoping for lots of donations, lots of positivity, and lots of fun things coming in the subsequent 29 days. Like I said, we will be doing giveaways and all that kind of stuff, so definitely make sure you're saying hello to us if you see us in the street.
Man, one of these days I'll be less awkward. But on to the next point in our journey. We started to get a little hungry at this time. It was pushing up on lunchtime. It was about 11:30, 11:45. Hadn't eaten anything since breakfast. So I decided I did want to head back to Firehouse Subs, get myself something to eat. Took a little detour and went over down by Town Hall, which is very pretty. Cut around that way, so it added a little bit of mileage to my journey heading back to Firehouse. I probably, all in all, when it was all said and done, walked closer to 3 miles than 2, but we'll go ahead and throw some numbers up on screen at the end of the video for how far we walked. I also want to try to track my weight over the course of this journey. Starting out today, I was coming in at a cool 268 pounds, so I'm hoping to reduce that over the 30 days. In addition to just generally doing something good for the Michael J. Fox Foundation. You know, I'm not walking every day 2 miles or even 1 mile or nearly as long as I did in this video in my everyday life, but after the experience of walking so far and just kind of being in my head thinking about things, I kind of feel like it could be cathartic for me. It could be healthy for me to get out there and do more walking in general, even beyond this series. But here I am passing back past the LBC. This is where we departed at Stetson after our first stop. And after another short little time lapse, you see me here walking past the Stetson gates, which was our first stop on this journey. So as you can see, we're almost back to the CVS, and we are almost rounded out with our quote 2 miles today, but like I said, probably more like 3 miles, but we'll definitely make sure we throw those numbers up on screen. But if you hadn't had the chance over the course of the video to pop over to the Michael J. Fox Foundation website or to pop over to my Facebook page to drop a donation, anything definitely helps. If you can give, I certainly appreciate it. And if you can't give, even popping over there, sharing the post, sharing this video helps a ton, helps us to bring awareness to the foundation. So like I said, even if you don't have a dollar to give or any money to spare for the foundation, you can't go out and do the walk for one reason or another, simply sharing the post or sharing this video is hugely helpful. And I thank you guys so much for sticking around to this point in the video. So without any further ado, we'll go ahead and throw it back to myself as I arrive here at CVS to jump into the outro.
Just like that, we are back where we started, back at the CVS at the corner of Plymouth and Woodland in DeLand. It was a great walk, 2 miles for a great cause for Parkinson's. Stick around with us while we do the rest of the 50 miles. That is all going to be coming in one episode. Again, this is just a teaser, so make sure you're coming and saying hello to us when we're filming the full video, because it is going to be rife with giveaways. It's going to be 29 days giving stuff away, interacting with people, having a good time. So definitely come and say hey to us and see what you can win. But thank you so much for sticking around to the end. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy what we're doing. If you have a little money to give, we would certainly appreciate it if you take the time to give to the Michael J. Fox Parkinson's Foundation, either through my profile, link below, or directly on their website. Everything helps. But thank you so much, and I will see everyone next time.